Good afternoon. It's November 1st, 2023, and today we are probably just getting two legs up. Uh, we had the spike in channel early on, then we had a break and we went sideways before reversing into another strong leg up. So let's take a look at the trades I have marked in here. It's 12:15, so we got 45 minutes until market closes. I believe 5 o'clock, yeah, comes as we're bottoming right here. um, I don't know. I don't know about this one. It's a second entry long. Well, technically it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. New high, first entry, second entry. And there is, you can see, a bull leg here, a strong bull leg here, big bull bar, two big bull bars. So, I mean, this is really aggressive, but we definitely had the feel of a range early on. So maybe you take that. It reverses. You can see this small triangle right here. Honestly, I don't even know what Al Brooks says about triangles, but there's something in there. That's a triangle, and we make this leg up. I don't think you want to buy this high or low, but I wouldn't blame anybody for buying that. Rockets up above the highs and forms new highs and goes sideways a bit before we get a breakout. So all this is a range with a failed break lower. Rockets up. And I mean, maybe you take this if you're feeling really aggressive right after this bull bar. That's a second entry long. You get a break, and then we just go sideways here. And this is in this spike and channel. You don't get confirmation. I had a brief interruption, but we break out of this range. We're going sideways. Must have been a news item right here. Yeah, 7 o'clock. And then we come down, test this price level. I think this is where we get confirmation of the trend channel. And this is sideways. I don't think you can really take any of this. Unfortunately, this is really tough to read. But we're making new highs. So we eventually break above this high. And you get this overshoot. And at this point, you got to touch, overshoot. And then right here, we get a quick 3 tests of that. So, I mean, it's overbought. So I don't think you want to take any of this. And then we sell off. You get a strong bear leg right here. Sideways, and then you get a first entry, second entry, and then a lower high off that. So I think it's reasonable to take that, anticipating at least hitting these lows, and then it goes much lower. And then we get this leg of correction in here. It's probably something like that. And then you get a first entry, failed second entry long. So after the touch of the channel right here, maybe you consider this one. There's room to these lows, so I like that. And then you get a first entry, second entry short. I marked this green, but it's only because it's not off this trend channel. This looks pretty darn good. And you can see a lot of people like that. And then we get a leg of correction. And a break and 2 buy climaxes up to this new high. And so you get a first entry, second entry short right here. Not the greatest signal bar, but there's reasons to like going short there. And that brings us down here. We don't quite get a new low. And then it reverses up. Maybe you take this, but I think that's pretty aggressive. It looks like we're going sideways. So there's a news item, not to mention that. So when we come up and we find resistance at this high, that's when I was like, okay, this is probably just a range from these highs down to these lows. And we come down here, new high, first entry, second entry long, double test. I like the odds of that. You know, these aren't very great bull bars except for this one. Well, this one is too, but you got a doji, all these dojis. Um, and I mean, you could ride it potentially to the high, at least to the midline. So I like this trade. We break out to the high side, you know, spike channel, attempt at a new high, and then a matching high and a bearish doji. I like that one too, at least to test this level of support. And it goes all the way to the bottom. Then we bounce, midline, resistance, come back, bounce, first entry, failed second entry short. This is aggressive because you're in the middle of the range, but I mean, we had the breakout, so usually that means that the range is kind of losing its influence, and we go much higher after that, and now we're just going sideways. So I don't like any of this. So that's how I saw it. We'll take a look at the daily chart. Nice bullish bar. We'll see where that's going in coming days and weeks. So hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.